Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, this is going to be my summer favorites this year. If you've been around my channel for a while now, you'll know that I stopped doing favorites videos monthly, and my last favorites video was my 2016 favorites. The one before that was the summer favorites in August of 2016. There's more of a current favorites that I posted in August. I feel like I don't try enough new products, like beauty products, fashion products, whatever. I don't try a lot of new things enough to warrant monthly favorites. I really value honesty, and I want you guys to know that when I include something in a favorites video, I've been using it for a really long time, and it's something I'll probably continue to use for a really, really long time. Another thing I wanted to mention was I'm really inspired by the Minimalist podcast. They don't ever have sponsorships. There are no advertisements or anything. They always include at the end of each episode, though, an added value portion of their podcast, and it's kind of like their version of a favorites section, but they call it added value because it's things or anything that has added value to their lives recently. So I'm not going to call this video added value, but I kind of want you guys to think about that when I talk about these things. I'm not trying to sell them to you. These things are not going to work for everyone, and they're not necessarily going to fit into everyone's lifestyle, and one of these things is 100% unique and you can't have it because it's mine. Anyway, I just really wanted to talk about that because I'm trying to set myself apart a little bit from your average favorites video, I guess is what I'm trying to say. My first favorite, this is the unique thing that you cannot have, but I feel like I have not gushed about this enough on my channel, and that is my dog, Harley. She's not even a new addition to my life. I've been Harley's mom, adoptive mother, for 3.5 years, something like that. One of the reasons I am adding Harley to this video is because this summer I feel like she's been getting me out of the house so much. So when I was living with my mother-in-law lives by this beautiful reservoir, and so I'm able to walk Harley off leash around that reservoir because I have full control of Harley, and it's not near any streets or anything like that, so it's perfectly safe. And it got to be so much fun for me and for her. Like, I would throw her favorite stick. She has a favorite stick, you guys, and she would go running after it, and I would chase her and she would chase me, and it was just like this incredible bonding experience. Not that we needed to bond any more than we've already bonded, but it was just so amazing. And then now that I have her down here in the San Diego area where the weather is like freaking beautiful all the time, I immediately wanted to find a really good like walking area for her. I'm not able to walk her off leash where I walk her right now, where the clip is from, because it's right on streets. Another reason I'm adding her into this video is because my husband recently left for training. He's in the military, if you did not know. I tend to get really anxious, and while I am an introvert and I love having alone time, I feel like I've gotten to the point where I'm starting to feel really lonely. But then like Harley walks in and she can always sense when I'm feeling lonely, and I don't know, like yesterday I had a really bad day, like my car wouldn't start, and it was like, it really set me off. Like for the rest of the evening I was just like, I was on the verge of tears for like the rest of the evening, and she would not leave my side, and it was so amazing and wonderful, and I love her so much. Before I have to title this video everything I love about my dog, let's move on to the next thing. My Hydro Flask. So I have had this since about the middle of April. I do not drink enough water. This is just a fact about me, which you may or may not know. I constantly am dehydrated. I only like to drink water if I'm thirsty, which usually means you are already super dehydrated and you need to drink water. But it keeps your water cold for so long, and I have not tried this personally, but you can also put something hot in here and it'll keep things hot. So basically I fill it with ice about, I don't know, about halfway or something like that, and then you just fill up the rest with water, and it'll, like, the ice will still be solid ice, I don't know, 24 hours later, which is crazy, which is good because sometimes I'll go a really long time without drinking water. I'll grab my water bottle and it's still ice water. It's amazing. Here's something I've had since 2015. It was featured in my August favorites in 2015. It was my second favorites video ever, but I wanted to talk about it again because I don't ever hear anyone talk about this anymore, and that is the Squatty Potty. Are you guys freaking kidding me? Why don't I hear about the Squatty Potty anymore? I don't know if I could live without the Squatty Potty, you guys. So if you don't know about the Squatty Potty, after you're done watching this video, you should go to the Squatty Potty YouTube page and watch their commercials about it because their advertisements are hilarious. It lifts your knees in a way that you're squatting on the toilet, and it just helps your poop fall out faster. I mean, you guys, the way your body was designed to poop. The first I ever heard of it was from Ingrid Nilsson back in 2015. I haven't heard her talk about it since, but she's the reason I bought it and I still love it. So I just thought I'd let you know. All right, my next favorite is my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is one of 2 beauty products in this favorites video because it's one of the new things that I've tried recently. So I got this in May. So this is probably the most recent acquisition to my collection. Like, I know that it is so hyped up in the beauty community, but in my opinion, it is totally worth the hype because I think I probably first heard about it from Kathleen Lights, and she has really dry skin. So whenever she recommends anything, she usually mentions like, oh, I have dry skin, so keep that in mind. I have combination skin. I'm not really sure what my under eye skin is like because I don't know. Sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's not. I guess that's combination. But anyway, I had not had a concealer in a long time. Sometimes this is the only thing I use on my face. I guess I sometimes use it as a foundation. Not all over my face, but like, you know, to kind of even out my skin tone just a little bit. And I am in the shade Light. And the second product is this. This is my RCMA No Color Powder. And as you can see, I mean, I've used, I guess, about a third of it, so it's lasting me a really long time. I got this in January, I think. So I used it a lot when I was in my play because stage makeup, you just, you know, I don't want to be shiny on stage. It's another thing I heard about from Kathleen Lights. This was her favorite translucent powder for a really long time. I haven't heard her talk about it recently, just threw it at myself, but I'm sure if you asked her, like, she would say that it's still amazing. And it's only $12. I got it from Beautylish. It's cruelty free. I forgot to mention Tarte is also cruelty free. I have a lot of highlight on today. So if you guys are saying, wow, you're really shiny, obviously that powder doesn't work, it's because I went really crazy with the highlight today. I'm typically more of a like natural highlight person, but I am like, ooh, it's really, really out there. My next favorite is a YouTuber, and she is Haley Reese. So I guess it was in June, I was on the trending page of YouTube, and she was the creator on the rise at one point, and I immediately saw that she was telling these like supernatural ghost stories from her own childhood, and I love that kind of content so much. And it just like, it freaks you out, but she just says it in a way that you're not really that scared. Like, I don't want to feel really scared. I just want to be like, ooh, that is so interesting. That's so like creepy in a really cool way. She just is such an amazing storyteller, and I completely 100% believe all of her stories. Call me gullible if you want, but I believe in the supernatural. I mean, I didn't used to, and now I do because I'm a human being and I like to evolve, I guess. I subscribed to her before she hit 50,000, and now she is at almost 150,000 subscribers. So her channel is exploding. I feel like pretty soon she's gonna be at 1 million. She's gonna be doing collabs with Shane Dawson. Like, I just think she is gonna do so well. So like, if you're into that kind of thing, like conspiracy theories or like supernatural stories, I highly recommend Haley Reese. And let her know if you came from my channel, because that's just fun. That kind of thing reminds me that YouTube is a community. So she has no idea that a little tiny YouTuber right now is talking about her channel. So it'd be really cool if you went over to her channel and liked her content and said that it was because of me. Maybe we could be friends. Second to last thing is the 30-day minimalism game, and if you watched my August bullet journal plan with me, you'll see that I actually have a spread. So basically the 30-day minimalism game is on day 1 you get rid of 1 thing, on day 2 you get rid of 2 things, day 3 things, etc. for 30 days. So you end up getting rid of like hundreds of things if you do that. You can play it with someone else and kind of make it a competition. I am playing it by myself. I want to own less things in my 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhouse than I did in my 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment in Maryland. That's just how I am, I guess. I don't know, like I'm trying to get rid of more things than I'm acquiring to like decorate this place. So I decided that I'm gonna play the 30-day minimalism challenge game in August, and by the middle of the month onward it's going to start getting really hard. So if you're trying to rev up your minimalism journey, then definitely play that game. It's still really early in the month. I don't know when I'm posting this, it might still be early in the month, but if you're playing the 30-day minimalism game, let me know, and I'll follow you on Twitter if you want to follow me on Twitter, and we'll like egg each other on. Maybe we can play together. The last items are fashion items, which is very rare for me. So the first fashion item is this pair of sandals. So I got these from threadup.com. I heard about threadup when I was listening to Ladies Who Lunch, which is Ingrid Nilsson and Kat Valdez's podcast. So they're always sponsored, which, you know, I don't love advertisements, but I mean, I love them. So I heard about it and I was like, you know what? I really like that because I am able to get trendy pieces without feeling like I'm contributing to fast fashion. So you're getting it secondhand. So you're giving these items a new home. Not sponsored by threadup right now, though I would be okay with being sponsored by threadup if they reached out to me. I did not have any types of shoes like this, and for the summertime I have really been enjoying wearing these, and now that I'm in a climate that's pretty much gonna be summer and spring all year round, I will get even more use out of these than I would have if I were still in Maryland. And the final thing is also something that I got from threadup, and that is this Kate Spade crossbody bag. So I have a bigger black Kate Spade purse, but I really wanted something that was small, that I couldn't carry too many things. Like I was like, you know what? I carry probably a lot more than I need to, but I don't need to. So I'm gonna get a smaller bag. I don't own a crossbody bag, and I got this, and I believe originally it was 200 and something, but I got it for like 60 bucks. I like this. It's just got this like main pocket right here, but then the top is also a zip. So actually I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Like it goes all the way down to the bottom here. That is it for this summer favorites video today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions for me, definitely leave them down in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for videos related to minimalism and bullet journaling and project pans. Check out other videos that I posted this month because I am participating in Veda. Check out my other channels, and that's enough self-promotion. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!